we can start.
I can't tell you. I cannot predict what will happen 5 minutes from now.
But as of now, we're
As of
good.
right now, I have no gum on the floor. My head's not stuck. So I should be good.
This should be interesting.
Okay.
Welcome to the Take a Listing Today podcast. Our hosts, Jim Studebaker and Todd Robertson, give you strategies to get you out of the office right now so you can take a new listing today. And now, here's Jim and Todd.
Here we are. I don't know how we keep coming back week after week after prior episodes, but
Oh, yeah, after what happened last week.
they bring us back. If you missed last week, go back. It'll be worth it just to see Lisa's dance.
It'll probably be the
It'll be
highest
great.
rated show. It fell apart. It came off the rails. But
Those are normally the best performing
Incredible,
ones.
really.
So, yeah, it's pretty decent here. I'm Jim, and there's Todd.
and our producer in the corner here, Lisa Gray.
I'm alive. I survived.
We had some medical staff come in last week after her incident on the floor.
Go watch the show and you'll see what happened. And
All shirts are accounted for, so we're good to go.
yeah, everybody's fine.
Welcome to our show today.
No thanks to you two. No help. No
You know what?
help.
We're just trying to keep the show on track here while you're doing your thing over there. The Wisconsin Mumbo.
What number
and
show are we on now?
We're on 126 by some
Ooh.
miracle. And today we're going to hear 3 ways to turn your hard-earned real estate prospects into clients.
Ooh, nice topic.
We got that. We're, of course, later on going to call some people and make them big winners. And there was something. Oh, emails. Don't forget, we actually have email addresses now.
Oh, this is big.
Either Jim, Todd, or Lisa at takealistingtoday.com. It's amazing what technology will do for you.
Exactly. So just first name at takealisting.com to ask questions if you want to be on the show, if you have questions about the show or product, boom.
Yeah.
You want to complain about
Right.
not enough Lisa on the show?
Do you want more Lisa and less Todd and Jim? Do we need better haircuts?
Maybe switching places. Todd, Jim over here.
If you'd like us,
Just Lisa over there.
Oh, see how she is now?
if you'd like to employ the censor beep more often when Lisa speaks, we can do that as well.
Yeah, we
So
do have the control panel.
We'll turn that on here. All right, so let's learn about 3 ways to turn your hard-earned real estate prospects into clients. The following are 3 ways to ensure that you get the biggest bang for your buck after generating some real estate leads. We'll call them the 3 T's of lead conversion.
I love it.
So the first way to turn prospects into clients is with trust. There's your first T, trust. As you can imagine, confidence is a trust builder. However, the opportunity to show off this confidence to a prospect may not appear. So how else can you build trust? How about testimonials?
And
Another
testimonials
T.
are great. I want to elaborate on that. And the trust thing is so critical because think about that. Outside of an investor, you're dealing with somebody's largest investment in their life. So you have to have rapport. You have to have
Right.
trust. You have to have credibility. And that leads to how do you do it if you're new, or how do you do it if you're seasoned and have to refresh your game? Get a bunch of fresh testimonials and even add phone numbers. I've seen some agents add phone numbers, which is strong.
Wow.
Most people
That's amazing.
won't make that phone call, right? But by
But
putting
the
it in
fact
there,
that you can
it's strong.
is, yeah, I love that. That's powerful. And anybody listening that says, oh, geez, come on, testimonials, how stupid. What a stupid T. Everybody knows this. No,
Right.
please keep listening. Don't think that you're the old dog that can't learn a new trick, because there's new tricks every moment that you can learn. And we're going to get into a little more in depth about testimonials. Sure, you can collect them, but do you want a bunch of, oh, what a great agent. Oh, she's a great agent. Oh, I loved working with her. Do you want a bunch of those testimonials?
Nope.
Does that help anybody? No. We, as consumers, when we're looking at testimonials, when we're reading them, we want to read something that's detailed, that's in depth, that maybe I can identify with, that really wins me over.
Something specific
Right.
that they went through that a future
Right.
person
So,
might.
so how do you do that? How do you get them to write testimonials that will be meaningful to your future clients, to your prospects? Help them write them. How many agents are doing that? So when at the end of an experience or during the experience you're having with the client, if they say something like, oh man, you have been so accommodating to my showing schedule. You know, my husband is sleeping during the day because he works a later shift, and the kids go to bed early, and it's just been a crazy schedule, and you've worked around it. You are so flexible, and
Right.
you've been so sharp with it. As an agent, hey, you know what? if I put that wording together for you and email it over and you like it, it would be awesome. I'll even send you the link for you to post that on Google as a
And here's what I think is great about what you said. I think that most will not say no because you've had a great experience with them. And you don't have to make it page. It could be a couple sentences.
Oh, totally.
And all they have to do is sign it. And it's a couple true sentences about what you did. And think about, you gather 50 of those at your listing presentation.
Right.
Your competition has none or two, and yours are all fresh with phone numbers. Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
I mean, that's magic.
Sign it so you can use it in your marketing.
Right.
Also send a link so that they can maybe click the link and throw it onto Google real quick, because that matters, right? Everybody's going on Google and looking. Facebook, they look as well, but Google, man, that is it. That's where they're going. So they can just cut and paste it right out of the email. They don't have to write anything. And catch them when they are giving you that compliment, because they're excited in that moment. That's when you want to catch them. Hey, if I send this over to you, right then, now you're not feeling bad asking. They're throwing that flattery at you. Grab them in that moment. Compose something beautiful for them, because nobody wants to take the time. When you've had to leave a review, are you like, oh, I don't even know what to say? Yeah. But if somebody did it for
Make it easy for them.
Oh, yeah.
Think about an industry where that uses this times 500 is infomercials.
Yeah.
I mean, infomercials, boom, 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 right?
Yep.
They'll bring on normal-looking people, so testimonials are huge.
Normal-looking people.
No, on a serious note, not like beautiful models, but average,
Consumers.
Right.
Thank you. All right. Now think again about possible challenges that may be causing your prospect to hesitate jumping into the market. How about the need to sell a home before buying? What about closing date challenges, showing challenges, equity challenges, challenges with the home, the neighborhood, etc.? Well, testimonials that address these common problems and how you dealt with them are like gold. Use them on your website, your email signature, on your business card, and on every direct mail piece that you send.
Yeah, we also talked about this in the pre-meeting, how many agents I see that take advantage of their signature area, which is free real estate.
Right, it's almost like a free little ad, right?
Yeah, and put some really clever things there, and the ones that do nothing with that space. So that's a great space to put a couple really powerful testimonials with a name, and if you have a phone number as well, put that there. Don't leave that space. That is, I'll tell you, ProspectsPLUS and their marketing emails, they always utilize the bottom of their marketing emails to offer more free resources for the real estate agents, to offer more tools that they know can help the real estate agents. You're trying to help. So when you're sending an email to a prospect or to a client, aren't you also trying to help? Why not use that space? Give them some more information, give them tools, give them something that will help them make decisions. So yeah, definitely use that email space. Yep.
Great idea. So everybody remembers the first T? Trust.
Trust.
Not testimonials. Trust. The second T is time. That's the second way to turn prospects into clients, is with time. This is a lesson for agents who hope to convert more leads than their competition. Be the first one to return a phone call. NAR studies show that 75% of real estate consumers sign up with the first agent that they interview.
And if you're a real estate agent, think about how many agents in your board, right? A couple thousand, it could be more, it could be less. So if I'm parked outside a building or something I'm considering buying, and you're a real estate agent, which is the reason they have floor time and that kind of thing, is that you've got to be that sharp and that on the phone, or have some kind of answering service. Or if that person like me is sitting right there, I don't want to see it in 3 days. If it's empty, I want to see it right now.
Right.
And make it easy for a client to get a hold of you.
Friction-free process.
Don't tell them you have to text me. You have to leave a voicemail. You have to leave an email. Calling between these hours. Right. I mean, come on. If you're a professional, you're going to have somebody answer your phone even when you are busy. Have an assistant do it. Have another agent in your office do it. If you don't have an assistant, there is a way to make that work.
Well, and you really have to think about, what did that cost? What did that phone call cost? What did it take to get that person to do an inbound phone call to you? Were you sending out marketing for the last 10 months?
Maybe your broker's been
500 homes, spending $5,000, $500 a month for the last 10 months to reach an audience, and now you've got somebody coming inward. They've seen a sign in the area that you have a farm, because that's where you're getting a lot of your listings.
Yep.
They see that sign, they've received your marketing, and now they're making an inbound phone call, and they get text me. It's faster. I mean, I know as a consumer that's very off-putting to me when I see that, because I think,
Totally.
well, wait, you can text me, but you can't call me. I'm trying to visualize how that's possible, but that's not. And who are you interrupting when you're texting that you can't call? The whole thing just is off-putting to me. So what is the value of that inbound call? Show me how valuable I am to you. If you can't answer, I get it if you can't. Have a team where you rotate shifts on the phone, have an answering service. Or you were talking about when you were in real estate, they had floor time, and they understood it then, the power.
Totally, right? You know why they understood it? Because of your point. The brokers, or maybe they still do it, but probably not to this extent, but you know how they would, on a weekend, 2 full pages, all these listings, remember?
Right.
In the newspaper.
Well, right, in the newspaper. So they would have a form, and you would have your select time, because he or she, the broker, was spending money to drive leads in. So... But see, some people got comfortable and just depending on that, and their skill sets weren't great. So that's how they had to operate. So get great at this, because this is a must do, but make sure your skill sets are better than anyone else in your board.
So that marketing has now gone to the individual agent, and now the agents aren't doing what the broker did. The broker, as a business owner, understood the value and the cost to all of that.
Right.
Many agents they're just not getting, and they're playing the game of moment to moment. So this person's calling me. I've got
survival mode.
I've got 8 other listings. Why do I care to answer this? I'm busy. I'm making money. I don't need another dollar. Well, that person's not a dollar. That person is the value of that customer over the next 20 years. What is that value in referrals? What is that value in repeat?
Right.
Oh my gosh, that is a super valuable person to you.
Yeah. Now, listen to this. Hopefully you are sitting down when you hear this. If you are driving, please pull over so you do not cause a crash. A study was completed by Zant Research Labs that determined the average call response time for companies responding to prospect inquiries by phone. Would you believe the average is 40 hours and 56 minutes to return a phone call? Yes, 40 hours, not 40 minutes. 40 hours.
I could see
to
if
return
they
a call.
inquired that day and you got to them that morning, but that's not good.
But that would be less than 12 hours.
Right, exactly.
40 hours. So based on this, you should not have a problem if you put your mind to it to be the first call into a client if all you have to do is beat a time of 40 hours. That wasn't even the funny line you're breaking up.
You could drive to their house, but
You could.
That's great.
So if you do that, you might be first in, but is that really good enough customer service? What about call back in 5 minutes? Studies show that's the real sweet spot. Conversion rates are 8 times higher if contact is made within 5 minutes.
Right. If they're studying now. If they're looking for homes, they're looking right now, right?
Exactly. Set a standard to measure your response times in seconds and minutes, not hours and days, states Dan Smith, co-founder of Tenfold. Did you like what I did there?
Yeah, that was great.
it was really good. I'm confused, actually.
Dan's Sin Cabbage, I don't know, Cabbage Patch,
Perfect.
something
Yeah,
like
we
that.
did great. He was a co-founder, wasn't the founder, so co-founder.
All right.
Yeah.
That lightning fast first touch will help convert prospects the rest of the way into full-fledged clients.
Yeah, and again, if you can't answer that, have a service that when there's an inbound call like that they're picking up or they're responding to.
Yes, and I was just reminded of something I wrote down. So when I was in the business and I was shadowing some people, I was riding around with some friends, right? Mm-hmm. ERA. And my one buddy goes, watch this. He goes, Kenny Harmer was his name. So we had a loan officer in our social group. He goes, watch this. He goes, no matter what time of day, no matter what, watch this. He'll call me back within 1 minute. And so he showed me boom, boom, boom. And that guy dominated that industry. So he did loans, but he was that efficient no matter what. No matter what. That's how he thought.
And if he was busy in a closing or something, somebody else would return your call within.
Correct.
Right?
He would, or he would pick up and say, boom, I'm doing this. Let me call you. Right. So he would, but people knew, wow, if I'm going through a loan process, I want that guy on my team.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So the first T was trust. The second T was
time.
The third T is
Tenacity.
Todd. Oh.
Bring Todd with you.
Lisa wins. Or bring Todd with you. That's a good one. That's the bonus tea.
That could be very expensive, though. We will get the listing, though. Believe me.
You will. I got no doubt about that.
We're not leaving without that.
The third way to turn prospects into clients is tenacity. When you plant a seed, does it immediately spring from the soil in full bloom? Of course not. By the same token, do we dig up seeds to ensure that they're germinating? It's a fancy word. Nope. For some reason, we have faith that the seed will sprout. We also have faith that if we nurture the seedling, it will grow and we'll realize a return for all of our time spent on it. Yet when it comes to prospects, so many agents tend to give up after a short nurturing period because the results weren't immediate. The average incubation period of a lead is 6 to 24 months, according to Coach Kevin Ward. And multiple long-term marketing studies have proven a consumer needs to be exposed to a brand repeatedly over time for the information to truly absorb and make an impact.
I would say two things here. One, repetition is the mother of skill. And number two, that if you stay tenacious, if you stay aggressive, even at the listing appointment and they comment on that, well, guess what? You're going to ask the question, well, once your home's on the market, do you want somebody strong out there, aggressive, strong, bringing you a buyer and qualifying people and bringing you who's qualified to go to the... So you can spin that in the right way, and it's all very congruent.
Yeah, on both ends. Yep, you're right. The person who's marketing to me, I say, wow, they're going to market for me when they take my listing.
Right.
Yeah.
If they're doing that, what would they do if I give them?
Right.
So we've gone over 3-7-27 many times on this program.
Yep.
Typically, it takes 3 exposures of a brand or a person's name to remember the name. It takes 7 exposures to remember the contact's name and the brand they are associated with. And it takes 27 exposures for a consumer to place that brand top of mind with an easy recall.
I love that. To me, mind share equals market share. So after that many impressions, mind share is market share. That is my real estate agent. Nobody else is playing at that level, right?
Right. And they're able to recall. If they're at a party and someone says, do you know any agents? I'm thinking of selling. That name's in their head. Like the Oscar Mayer song.
I've been getting this 7 months in a row. I know an agent. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now here's the key. I'm glad you brought that up. Tenacity is the key if you want to win that client over time. Now, what happens if you've marketed to an audience for 5 months, exposing them to your real estate insight, and then you decide to stop because you've gotten no response from this market? What is going to happen?
You're setting the table for the next agent who comes in there and decides to go aggressive, and they're going to win sooner than later. Acres of Diamonds. You guys know the story, Acres of Diamonds. What book was that in? Napoleon Hill, maybe?
Yes, I think so. I think so. Tell the story. It's a great story.
So I'll give the paraphrase version of the story. Is that a family owned a ranch, a bunch of land, and the gentleman thought, or he heard that there were minerals. So he was going for the diamonds. So and after X amount of years and no results, threw in the towel. And they moved and went on. Somebody bought the property, went in, and after a few months, they go, well, wait a minute. Why do you spend all this time doing that? Well, let's continue and just see. And then boom, they get all the diamonds within the next month.
It was right there. It was right there.
Right.
Yeah, if you're 5 months in, that's 5 touches, right?
Right.
It may feel long, 5 months, but it's literally 5 times that you have been in front of this audience.
Yeah.
We're not at the 7 yet. We're not at the taking a name and a brand and putting it together in their mind and saying, okay, it's Barb at Keller Williams. All they know is this agent is sending something periodically. They haven't even really registered your face, none of it. So Barb leaves after 5 months. Jim comes in. Jim sends a postcard for 2 months, and suddenly he gets a call. And he's like, wow, 2 months I got a call. This is awesome. They have no idea that was Barb for 5 months and Jim for 2. They just know they're getting a card from somebody. And at that second card, they're ready to buy or they're ready to sell, whatever it could be. And they call Jim and they think, oh, Jim's the expert that's been sending this the whole time. So Jim actually just won and should send you a thank you card based on the fact that you paid for his marketing for 5 months. Is that what you're wanting to do when you're leaving a market after 3 months, after 5 months, after 6 months? You're just wanting to pay for someone else's marketing? Man, I would love to go into a territory where somebody else has set the table for me.
And they build and you're like, okay.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm totally in. Right.
Thank you.
He just has to watch all the other agents advertise, and when they stop, then he swoops in
Swoop in.
for the win.
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
That happens. Let me bring up this point. So even on Market Dominator, right? Our shameless pitch, but our only exclusive product. Even on Market Dominator, they say the same thing every single time. So they got to be in front of them. You've got to be sharp, and you've got to right. So we know that.
Right.
And when they stop working with Dominator, very often you'll get that call half a year later, I think I'm going to come back to this product. Yeah.
Exactly. And people
are losing business.
And people that have paused have wanted to come back, and, and that's happened a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story, find an area to market to and make a commitment to stay put and give it at least 7 months of marketing so your audience can lock in the name with the brand. Understanding the psychology behind marketing should give you the patience to hang in there with some faith that many of your prospects will eventually convert to clients. So just remember the 3 T's.
Trust. Time. Todd. No,
Todd.
Tenacity.
And tenacity. We'll just make it 4 T's.
Watch, and farming, even though it sounds boring, that will make you very rich. And if you talk to any of the top people, we've looked them up in that conference room and see the top spinners in the country and their production.
Yeah.
They're all doing some type of campaign or farming. Even though slow and steady wins the race, they are out there. That's one of their systems in place.
Right. You've got to get out of the mindset of just paying the bills this month.
Right.
You will never grow a company with that mindset.
Yeah.
And we're talking about really scaling out beyond your wildest dreams. You've got to build for the future with a farm, with a sphere of influence that you are nurturing over time, continually staying in front of. You know, just think yourself as a consumer. When you see a certain ad on TV over and over again, you're at the point where if I see that one more time, I'm throwing my shoe through the TV. But, you know, that's the ad you're not going to forget.
The pillow guy who's now doing coffee.
Well, listen, that guy, you know what's interesting about him? Is he doing that now, Mr. Mike, or what? Mike's Pillow?
He has coffee, and he has a store now, and it's on a storefront. So I didn't think he would go out of his lane like
He slowly eased. He slowly eased because he had the slippers and all. I actually have his pillows and his sheets. And the fantastic thing, now we're segueing into another topic, but the great thing about his sheets are everything he does, it has a guarantee. So if you buy sheets, eventually what happens? They get pilly or whatever.
Right.
You just send them back. They send you another set of sheets. So it's like you never have to buy another set of sheets because once they start to get that way, they send you another set.
Today's show is sponsored by My Pillow. Give them a call.
But the reason
he's a
I'm
great
bringing
example.
him up is everybody knows who he is. Can he stop advertising?
No.
Absolutely not. Because what will happen is the second he leaves that slot open on TV, Barb's Pillow is going to come out. And Barb is going to be standing there talking about her pillow. And guess what somebody's going to do? Oh, I've heard something about this pillow thing. I'm going to get that. And all of Mike's marketing just paid for Barb's revenue that she's going to generate. Because
just like a realtor stopping a campaign.
Yeah, they can't remember who it was. They just know somebody's doing something with a pillow. And I want that pillow.
Yeah.
So,
what is the most popular vacation destination in the world? Any guesses?
Florida.
Florida, specifically what location in Florida?
Orlando.
Okay, specifically what venue in Orlando?
Disney.
Walt Disney World, yes. So they're the best out there.
Yeah.
Have they stopped advertising?
Nope.
No. You see their ads on the web. You see their ads on TV. You see their ads in the newspaper. They do direct mail. Why are they still marketing if they're the best in the world?
Because it works.
Somebody else is going to swoop in there if they stop.
Yes. So it's so
all of a sudden you're going to be going to Busch Gardens.
There are other amusement parks. So you're making a great point.
Right.
So, yeah.
So that's why, just Disney knows what they're doing. So if they are still marketing, even though they are on top, there must be some.
And we read their book years ago. We did.
We did. The Disney Way. It's a great book. You should pick
Incredible book. That's a great recommendation. The Disney Way, is that the name?
The Disney Way.
For our readers, listeners, viewers. Okay. All right, let's grab a postcard
in the middle there.
And call another one, yes?
Why do we do that? We have our brick of postcards, as per usual here, from our friends at ProspectsPLUS. Here's a bright yellow one. You're not going to miss that one. Yeah, why don't you hand that?
You give me the number.
Great. Phone number is
no more tossing to Lisa, because who knows what's going to happen.
Right. No more getting stuck in the producer's corner over there, please. Okay.
The site is not pretty,
We're calling BJ Prinzicki. We're just going BJ.
We're going to call her BJ.
Okay. Phone number 912.
I have to start over now.
We're talking too much.
Go ahead.
912 614 2032. And she just goes by initial B and initial J.
Okay.
She works for that Herndon company.
I like the yellow postcard. Is that a just sold or just listed?
Under contract.
Ooh,
Ah.
it's great looking. I just love that shade of yellow.
Yeah, the yellow pop's good.
Yeah, that's going to stand out.
And I like how she put her photo front and back here.
Yep.
She's
out.
also on assignment.
She's out closing.
Yes.
Oh, here.
BJ, is this you?
Hello.
Hello, BJ. This is Todd and Jim calling from the Take a Listing Today podcast with Prospects Plus. Have you heard of them? BJ?
BJ just dropped the phone, I think.
Okay, the $100 gift card.
Did you hang up on her?
No.
Oh, like that's such a far out idea that you would hang up on somebody.
Only once.
Did BJ hang up on us?
Yes,
Well, then she's not going to win.
She
Okay.
dropped the phone.
Well, it sounded like she dropped the phone.
her phone in like a pot.
Or maybe it was a aggressive boom.
She might
hang
be out
up
the
or-
It's hard
park.
to do that with a cell phone. You can't be aggressive.
Yeah, that's true.
button.
All right.
Oh,
How
we have our
about
second one.
how about Anita? Anita looks like a winner.
I need a
she
win.
just
Anita
sold-
needs a win.
I need a
Just sold
listing.
something here. Advantage Realty
I need a listing.
up in Sebring.
All right. Throw it at me.
Oh, sorry. 863 840 1420. Anita at Advantage Realty.
Hi, this is Anita.
Hello, Anita. This is Jim and Todd and Lisa with the Take a Listening Today podcast. I'm glad you answered. We're calling.
Okay.
We're calling on behalf of Prospects Plus. They gave us this postcard that you just sent out saying just sold for 9110 Spur Path.
Yeah.
Great looking card, by the way. What was your inspiration? Obviously, you sold the listing. Are you doing a campaign? Or you're just hitting the
I'm
neighborhood?
trying to get
Go ahead.
listings in that area.
Beautiful. More listings in that area. Are you farming that area?
Right now I am.
Okay, beautiful. All right. Well done. If you're game for it, we want to give you a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Okay.
It's a gift card for almost anything on ProspectsPlus.com. You could use that because you send out mailings on that.
Yeah. Most
that
people use it for the
website.
market dominator, but you can use it for anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
That's,
been using Prospects Plus since 2007.
Wow. Thank
Wow,
you.
thank you. That's incredible.
That is loyalty.
that was like, did you have the software that long ago?
Yes.
Wow.
Software.
You had the blue box that we sold?
Yes.
That was great. So you have brochures, flyers, postcards, everything.
She's a master marketer.
She's one of our
That's
VIP
pretty cool.
VIP.
We should give you the gift card just for being a long-time customer, but we're not going to. We're going to have you do the
see how
do
Jim
the
is.
questions still.
See how he is. See how he is.
Well, we have to keep the show honest. Well, Anita, thank you for being a long-time customer. What I'm going to do is read you a very easy question and then 3 possible answers, and all you have to do is give me which answer is correct. And when you do that, you'll win the $100 gift card. Sound good?
Okay. Sounds good.
Here we go. Thank you,
All
Cap
right.
on. And the question is as follows.
Here is your question. What are you afraid of if you have syngysophobia? That's syngysophobia. Is it A, syringes, B, snakes, or C, relatives?
Relatives, my God. I mean,
I'm going to say relative.
oh no, I was kidding.
Todd, are you leading her astray?
Syngysophobia.
I did not mean to influence your decision.
Is that going to come up during the holiday season? Syngysophobia.
Hey guys, I gotta leave. I have
All right.
syngyphobia.
So what is it? Syringes?
Well, you answered relatives, didn't you? You're not allowed. We don't have take
No,
backs.
she wants to know what the answer is. She's saying
No, I want to know what the answer is.
she wants to know. She's ready for
Or are you going
the.
to give that to
Oh,
the
you're
next
ready?
person?
No, you're getting it. You get the answer.
You want to know what the answer
Yes.
is?
Yeah.
Okay, is the answer relatives?
Oh, we were kidding. Well done.
Relatives.
Are you kidding, Anita? Well done.
Wow. Congratulations, Todd. What does Anita win today?
Anita, we're going to give you two things. First of all, thank you for being a longtime customer, and you win a $100 gift card that Lisa is going to email to you, so you can use that as soon as you want. Shopping's free on our website, and also a signed copy of my book, Become a Listing Legend, which is all about mindset. So thank you. Continue your success. Reach out if you need us. We're here for you, okay?
So I can order more postcards?
Yep, you can do whatever you want with
Go,
that.
girl.
Yep.
You go crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I got another one.
Oh, well done.
Congratulations. Woo!
Awesome.
That's because you're marketing. That's why you keep getting those listings.
Keep
right.
up the great work. Take yourself out to dinner tonight, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Anita. Bye-bye. All right. We didn't wake her up, did we?
Yeah, I think we did. But she played along. She played along.
She did. Anita did well. You gave her the answer.
I need more rest.
Well, she's out taking a lot of listings and closings because of the marketing campaign that she's
she was
doing,
probably
right?
out this morning at sun up. and
Exactly.
so
Her
now
phone's ringing off the
She
hook.
had the
So,
first
I mean,
shift.
what
She
the
was
heck?
on assignment for the first shift.
Right, now
Right.
she's taking a rest, and then she's going to go on the evening shift. Okay.
Okay, well, that's good. All right, well, there we go. So 3 ways to turn your hard-earned real estate prospects into clients. Hopefully, you remember those 3 T's. I'm not reading them again. The bonus T, of course, was Todd.
Right.
All right, well, don't forget our website, takealistingtoday.com, and our email addresses, Jim, Todd, or Lisa at takealistingtoday.com. Such technology. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.